Welcome to this video where we're going to be looking at quadratic equations in the vertex form. So if you have a curve like this, this is what we call the vertex of the curve. And let's say the vertex of this curve has coordinates h and k. So to write the equation of this curve in the vertex form, y is equal to a into brackets x minus h squared plus k. That's the equation. So for example, if you're given the equation of 7, you see, just relate these two equations. That means the vertex will be 3, 7, right? Even if this is a minus, because from the equation you just get x minus, put the x coordinate plus the y coordinate. Let me give you another example. So if they give you an equation, let's make this a 6. So, and they ask you what's the vertex, just always relate it to this equation. Now, h and the value of k is 6. So the vertex is 2, 6, right? Okay. Now, the axis of symmetry will be x is equal to h. All right. So let's get into this example. So they're giving me this equation and they're asking you for the axis of symmetry and the vertex. So what I know for a vertex, if those are the coordinates, the quadratic equation in the vertex form will be y is equal to plus k. So I'm relating these two equations. So the value of h is minus 4 and the value of k is minus 2. So meaning our vertex is minus 4 minus 2. And then remember our axis of symmetry is x is equal to minus 4. So here, this is our axis of symmetry and this is our vertex, right? So let's look at another example. Again, they're giving me these two equations and then I'll first write the equation in the vertex form. It's always written as y is equal to a into brackets x minus h squared plus k. Now, bear in mind that the vertex is k. So meaning h here is 5, right? And k here is negative 4. So meaning my vertex will be 5, negative 4. And then remember our axis of symmetry is the line x is equal to h. But remember our h is 5. So x is equal to 5 is our axis of symmetry. And then if you look at this equation, there is a 1 here. So our a is 1. But we don't need the a for anything for now. But that's for your information. Our a is 1. And then finally, they're giving me another equation here. So this is the vertex, this is the line of symmetry. Let's look at the last example where they're giving me this. I know the equation, the quadratic equation in the vertex form will be, I first write what I know, y is equal to a into x minus h squared plus k. Bear in mind that the vertex is h, k, yeah? So now I'm equating it to, I want to relate it actually to this equation that they've given me, y is equal to minus 2. So x squared is the same as x minus 0 squared. You know what I mean? So, and then plus 3. So I'm relating this equation. It's the same as this equation right there. So that means my h is 0 if I'm relating these two equations. And then my k is 3. That means my vertex is 0, 3. And then remember the axis of symmetry is the line x is equal to h. Remember h is 0. So the axis of symmetry is the line x is equal to 0, right? Does that make sense?